It's pretty juicy, like with Liam, and we could tell from the way that the last episode season finale ended by like the morning after pill, and she's like wearing a disguise. She's wearing like shades and like a big old hat. Hey guys, so I know you guys have been waiting all summer long for Faking It, and it is finally back. Yes. I'm just going to jump into the recap because it was pretty juicy. We finally got to see, like, at the top of the episode what went down with Liam and Karma and Amy. So the episode starts off and Amy is laying in the bed with Liam, butt naked. Because we all know what happened. She slept with Liam. And we could tell from the way that the last episode season finale ended that they were gonna do it. So we saw that happen, and then Amy's like laying in bed with him or whatever, and guess who's knocking at Amy's bedroom door? Karma. So they already pretty much jumped right into things. So Karma's knocking at the door, and like Amy like pushes Liam out of her bedroom, and he's still naked. So Amy's like coming in or whatever. She like bursts through the door. She didn't catch Liam, and Liam's like basically like in the balcony area, and Amy's like laying in bed. She's like, "Oh, Karma." And Karma's like trying to talk to her. She's like, "I'm so sorry. I had no idea you had these feelings for me. I'm such a bad friend. I just want to focus on our friendship, and I just want things to go back to the way they were." And then Amy's like, "Oh, well, let's just talk about this later," because she's like all frantically trying to pull herself together after that whole fiasco with Liam, and she's probably still trying to rack her brain about what just happened, because yeah, that was a big no-no what she just did. So she's like basically, trying to get Karma out the house. She's like, "I'll talk to you later, I'll talk to you later." And Liam's still on the balcony at this point. So she pushes Karma out the door, and then Liam's like still on the balcony, and she like closes her drapes to let him know he ain't coming back inside. So Liam basically had to like fall off the balcony pretty much naked, and his clothes are still inside. And then Karma left. I still don't know how. I guess like Liam went out the house, one side of the house, and then Karma went out the other, because they didn't run into each other. But basically, so that's what happened. And then like Karma's mom is like, I mean, not Karma's mom, Amy's mom is like seeing Liam like leave the balcony and he's naked, and she's like so happy that Amy's not a lesbian anymore. At least that's what she thinks. She's like overjoyed with it. She's like, telling the other stepdaughter, or the new stepdaughter, I don't remember her name, but she's just like so super happy. She's like, "Yes, yes, yes." So then we get to the drugstore, and Amy's like trying to buy like the morning after pill, and she's like wearing, a disguise. She's wearing like shades and like a big old hat and stuff, and she's like trying to buy the morning after pill. And then in comes freaking Karma again. She's like, "Oh, I'm so sorry I followed you here, but we really need to talk," and blah, 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 blah. And Amy's like, "I don't want to talk. I don't want to, we can talk later. We can talk later." So the pharmacist like slips Amy the morning after pill, and she like puts it in her bag. She's like, "Oh, it's something for my mom." She couldn't see what it was because obviously it was in a bag. Karma couldn't. I keep on getting their names mixed up. Karma couldn't see what it was that was in Amy's bag, so because it was in the bag. So, and then guess who else is in the store at this time? Liam, and he's just like sitting there. So Amy like rushes out the store, and Karma walks over to Liam, and then he like starts talking to her or whatever. She starts talking to him rather, and he's basically I don't know, what did they talk about? I don't remember. It wasn't really anything that I don't think was relevant. I think they just basically decided, that they weren't going to see each other at that point. I'm trying to think back because it was like half an hour ago. But yeah, I think they pretty much decided they weren't going to see each other based on what I remember. I could be wrong. But so after that, Liam is sitting there and he's talking with Shane, and Shane is like basically telling him that Karma was So he meets up with Shane, Liam does, and Shane basically tells Liam that Amy was in love with Karma. And, you know, he didn't know that. He was like, wait a minute, I thought you said that they were faking lesbians. He's like, well, you know, Karma was faking being a lesbian, but Amy really wasn't. Amy really was in love with Karma. And, of course, you know, at this point, Liam is having a revelation because he just slept with Amy and he didn't know that Amy was really supposedly a lesbian. So he's just like, huh. Alright, so then Shane and Liam are like, you know, they continue walking or whatever, and they get to the trunk of Shane's car, and he pops open the trunk, and guess who's in there? Some guy named Tommy. And Tommy's basically is in the trunk because, I can't remember Amy's stepsister's name. You know, the blonde chick. She has like some big secret, you know, that she told Shane at the wedding last season, and we don't really know what that secret is. Well, you know what, I'll just go ahead and jump into it. So they kidnapped this guy, and they're basically gonna do like some S&M stuff, make it look like he's into like some S&M stuff, because, you know, he knows the secret of the blonde chick. I'm just gonna say the blonde chick, and, you know, she doesn't want it to get out. So he's handcuffed and everything to the chair, and basically everyone ends up at the house. Karma's over there, Amy's over there, because, you know, of course she lives there with the blonde chick. Shane is over there, and they're all in the garage, and the guy's in there with the stuff. And the blonde chick basically reveals that the reason why she's trying to do, you know, the S&M pictures or whatever as blackmail for Tommy, because basically she's some type of unisex. They said some type of word for it, but I don't remember what it was. Hermaphrodite, whatever. She's basically born with both parts. And when she said that, I'm just sitting there like, what? And I'm just like, man, this show is crazy. It's just crazy stuff popping up out of everywhere. So basically she takes the pills to control, you know, the other part, because obviously, you know, she's trying to be a girl, or is trying to maintain her girl. Y'all know what I'm trying to say. Like, she wants to just be full girl, so she's taking the pills to control the guy parts of the thing. And she doesn't want everyone to know, so that's why they kidnapped Tommy. So they took a bunch of pictures of him, and, you know, now she has him as blackmail, and Tommy's like, I'm not going to tell anyone, I swear. Why would I tell everyone about my ex-girlfriend used to be a guy, or is a guy, or, you know, whatever. So, yeah. So this show was just all over the place, but yeah, when they revealed that, I'm like, what? Like, are you kidding me? So then, what else happened in this episode? Oh, Liam and Karma was talking again, and basically they just decided that for now that they're going to be friends, but we all know that going on down the line, they're going to get back together. What's probably going to happen is he's probably going to blame, because Amy and Liam agreed to not say anything about having slept together. And they're like, we're not going to tell anyone. It's going to be our secret, you know, shh, be quiet. And we know it's going to come out eventually. And Amy and Karma are probably going to, you know, go back to being not friends for a little bit, and then go back to being friends again probably. That's probably what's going to happen. But basically, for the remainder of the episode, you know, we see Karma and Amy kind of mending forces and just kind of being like, okay, you know. So basically Amy's pretty much gonna, you know, stifle her feelings and try to be friends with Karma despite the fact that she loves her. And we're gonna see how that works out this season. Yeah. And that's pretty much it for the season finale. If I left anything out, I mean season finale, the season premiere. Season premiere, people, season premiere. That was basically it for the season premiere. Hopefully I didn't leave anything out. If I did, I know y'all will fill me in on what I left out. But yeah, that's it for this week's recap. Make sure you subscribe for more recaps next week. And I will also be doing Happy Land, so I will be adding that to my list of shows to do as well. And I will talk to you guys in the next one.